Zgodnie z obietnicą Kanapa na Horyzoncie ruszyła w trasę. Jesteśmy we Wrocławiu, mieście, które jest wieloletnim gospodarzem festiwalu mBank Nowe Horyzonty. Dzisiaj jesteśmy w Ogrodzie Botanicznym Uniwersytetu Wrocławskiego i w tych pięknych okolicznościach siedzimy na kanapie od firmy Concept. Pod naszymi stopami jest ręcznie tkana piękna wykładzina firmy Weft. I z tego miejsca chciałbym bardzo serdecznie podziękować głównemu partnerowi tego cyklu, czyli grupie Wróbel Mercedes-Benz. Wspaniale dziękujemy za to, że możemy realizować ten wspaniały cykl. Dzisiaj rozmawiamy z Lilą Avilés, reżyserką filmu Totem, która przyjechała do nas aż z Meksyku. Lila, it's great to have you here in Wrocław at the New Horizon Film Festival.
Yes, amazing place. No, your garden is beautiful. Nah, it's so nice. You know, it's a long journey. It's like 12 hours.
You came from Mexico, right?
Yes.
It's amazing.
But when I was here, I feel like in home, totally. I think that there are some stuff that can be like pretty much similar to Mexico.
I'm in Poland, Mexico. I like brother countries. So, but I want to start by asking, because when I was watching a film, Totem, which is presented here at the mBank New Horizons, I had this immediate feeling that this film is very personal for you. The main character, I mean, there are few main characters, but there is family, friends, and a little 7-year-old girl, and they are all facing terminal illness of the girl's father, and it's very intimate mood in the film. So am I right that this is a very personal film for you?
Yes, I was telling actually in the Q&A that I was super touched that it was full and it was the big room. That yes, that there's kind of a taboo when you're doing the second film, no? Like the taboo is like. If the first one was going kind of well, the second it's hard, no? But I totally knew because I was not a filmmaker so young, so I'm happy that I was more mature, and I have like some stories that I wanted to talk about, and I knew that this film. Yes, that it's kind of personal, but obviously I change it, I rebuild it, I transform it, because I wanted to go to the concept of home, of house, of what's in this body, no? And because also I was a young mother, I want to return to that seed, no? How is to feel like when you're young and you're an adult, and also that relationship with my daughter. And in the real story, she also had that loose, no? So I wanted to have like that objectiveness and to change it, obviously, but yes, to return to that links, no? That for me is super important when you're in those moments that you are like in the line, that you're fragile, that you need that tribe. And also it came the name, no? Like totem, because totems are these things made of wood in Australia or Canada that are...
Mexico as well.
Yes, in Mexico as well, like for animals, no? But it's something that unites the family, no? And friends, obviously.
And in the context of the film, this totem is, what is it or who is it? Because is death a kind of totem or what is it?
For me, it's open, no? Sometimes it's always that question, no? Like, what's a totem? No, I don't want to be like, oh, whatever, but I think thing that units or for me also can be love, no? That thing that make connections and that you're not alone. And yes, but I'm open, no? It could be death, it could be life, it could be the sun, no? It could be a lot of things.
You already told about taboo, and I wonder because in many cultures death is taboo. In Mexico, I'm not sure if you could consider death taboo in Mexico.
No, I think that something that it's nice of being Mexican is that we speak about everything, no? You can be waiting for the bus and you can ask, no, someone something, and then you can tell your whole story, no? We're super open. And if you're open, you also start speaking a lot of things, no? And obviously are not all the families the same, but it's pretty normal to worship like life, death. But it's also a taboo, no? Sometimes it's like, oh, you're Mexico, so you speak about death, no? Like Coco. Nah. Obviously, you think about your ancestors. It's open to speak about that, but it's also.
Does your parents talk about death when you were a child?
No, not so. It's normal and it's not so normal. No, it's something I wanted to build. Sometimes they ask me, oh, but they celebrate like that. No, not at all. No, it was an exercise of playing, no, with these moments that are so important, no, and circles, no, that go and go out, no, like I tell in the film, like an espiral, no, it changes, and it's that impermanence that it's nice, no, it's like this wind, no, that it's a continuous changing.
When I think about Mexican culture, of course the death seems to me very explicit within the culture, and in your film it's actually the opposite in a way, because as I said at the beginning, you depict the subject in a very warm, very subtle way. And is this something that you actually discuss with Mexican culture in any way, or is it just your way to tell about the story?
No, I think it's my way. I think that there's also in Mexican culture like telenovelas and not like the drama. Let's hug the drama.
This is my next question, actually. Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
No, I like don't be manipulated and let me be whatever I want to be. No, like in life or in art. No, let me feel and don't to be pushed. And I think also that was the hard thing in Totem, not to construct a film that could be emotional, but don't be manipulated. But it's also about feelings, no? Because sometimes I think that cinema has started to be super intellectual and super perfect, no? Like AI, yeah. No, like, yes, like super, no, like robots. And I think that it's also wonderful to catch that thing that, okay, it's not perfect, but it's this other stuff, no? That you're involved and you can have like a mirror, no? You feel it. I don't know why, but I feel it.
I can imagine that if you touch such delicate subjects like death and illness, it's a bit tempting to actually expose the emotions. It's a bit. I think it would be easier for the audience if, for example, music. If you put some music in the film, you don't. And I wonder if it's actually if this approach was it from the beginning like that for you, that you wanted to do it, or maybe later after shooting all the scenes?
No, it's from the beginning. It was the same with my first film. I knew that no music, and it's hard because music is magic. It's magical. It's the mystery. But for me, it's no. It's
You don't like music, let's face it.
no. And obviously, I don't want to be. I want to do a super musical film. No, like put all the music. But I don't know. I think that for these two stories, yes, rhythm and the energy goes from words or from the characters or the camera. And for me as a filmmaker, it's nice not to, because music is not right now. If I put the music is like la 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 la, and it will change. So it's nice when you it's hard to maintain audience, but it's also nice, because also ambience has its own musicality and words have its own musicality, and I love it's like books. I love when audience enter to the film. So yes, I don't want to make a mess like, oh, she's being intellectual, not at all, but I like that exercise of going with the conscious, with the heart, and just go with the flow, And yes, I think that the third film is going to be super musical, so I need to shout, close my mouth.
I must just say that I really appreciate the scene, the simple scene in which your main character, Sol, this is the name of the little girl, she's looking at some candles at the birthday cake, and this...
Don't tell so much!
Okay, so let's just say that...
Not finale.
Okay, so just let's say that you mix party scenes with actually like moments of happiness with the moments of great sadness. And I just really appreciate how do you mix all these actually words, that you not juxtapose them, but you connect them.
I think that it's like, I always repeat that, it's like a roller coaster, It's light and shadow. You laugh and you cry. You hug and then you throw to the floor. It's that drama directly that it's the wonder of being alive, and sometimes we are so not in the present that we forget that. And for me, is that. Yes, as I was saying, that the roller coaster, that it's nice to return to that essence, because sometimes even we forget how to party, Sometimes we're like, also for kids, like, okay, play, and then, but what do we do? Play, And when you play, obviously, you broke your leg, you throw the glass, but you're moving, and I think that's the beauty of our for me as a filmmaker, to try to play with that stuff, and yes, and in the bad moments they will come the good moments, and you need to be patient.
I just wonder, what are the parties that you organize?
I'm. It's funny. I have that double personality. I can be super simple, like going by myself alone to the cinema. But I also enjoy parties, and families in Mexico are huge. You can make a party with one family. It's like that dog, the uncle, the grandmother, the other grandmother, the other grandmother. It's like a lot of parents. But yes, for me, the good ones, even if you're alone or you have with someone, is those ones that end up speaking of something funny and something profound. No, it's always like sometimes there's a Spanish word that it would be habladuría. Not just
Mumbling or...
yes, like, but it's nice when you start talking, no? And that, for me, that's the party, no? That's the good celebrations.
So when you were filming actually the party scenes, so were they quite spontaneous, or was it very strictly you put it in a script?
You know, as a filmmaker, you're like, when you write, you're like, no, you are.
I mean, there are different type of directors sometimes.
And of course, no, and you put a lot of stuff. But I love actors. I work with actors and non-actors, but I love people. So for me, yes, it's an act of trust, and obviously I write stuff that sometimes is, oh, that scene is good, but for me it's like how do you say this thing that you throw and return?
Oh yeah, this kangaroo.
Yes,
I'm not
I was
sure.
also going
Something
to
like...
say kangaroo, but what's the name? Boomerang, yes. For me, scripts are like boomerangs. No?
Why kangaroo?
I was thinking, we're connected. I was thinking the same. Yes, it's like throwing and then, oh, I
It's
need
going
it,
back.
and returning, no? Because it's a good guide, but yes, you don't need it sometimes. And for me, it's people sometimes are super funny or wonderful, and to catch that essence that you are confident, okay, do whatever you want, and sometimes, but no? And the people are intelligent, so when you give freedom, no, obviously I take care a lot, because sometimes you need to take care, no, like, no, better this way, but it's about I think that also the good of my journey is that I didn't study in a formal school,
Yes.
but I work.
How did you learn the craft?
I work as an actress, as makeup, as assistant director, assistant production, in lights, in a lot of different departments. So that help you to understand the respect, you know, to take care, but you know what you're doing, no? So it's a thing of like love, giving freedom, but taking care also.
As they say, you know, where there is a will, there is a way.
Yes.
I think you're a great example of this.
Yes, and I think that my mother always says something that it's in my heart, like when you work, I'm going to say it in Spanish and then try to translate it properly, but it's el trabajo nunca te abandona. Work never let you out of the game, no? If you have been working a lot, no, like for me as a filmmaker, no, you're obsessed with the writing, and you're obsessed with trying to catch that profound. The work has been done, no? It's in your back, so you let it go, no? And it's nice, no? When yes, you only need to play and that's it. And obviously your team, no? Like here we're alone, but we have a team. It's like that, no? That it's an act of caring, no? Like cinema. It's amazing to be in a festival, but it's also about critics, and it's also about audience, and it's about a lot of different layers that we all together are cinema. No, but it's like that.
I really just confess, I love your energy and really admire the fact that actually after 12 hours of flight, you're still like so much energy in you. I really love it. I can imagine that when you shoot the film, that you could probably double the energy. So.
It's wonderful for me because obviously also as a filmmakers there are a lot of different types. No, I have some friends that they hate when they are producing. No, for me I hate pre-production. For me pre-production is I'm the zombie Lila. No, it's that moments that it's super hardworking and I'm all the time like thinking how I'm going to start. But when I start, when I have the people, it's like energy comes. And yes, I'm so grateful for being filmmaker.
I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you so much for this energy, and I hope you have just a wonderful time here in Wrocław.
Thank you so much.